My name is Virginia Parker, and I'm currently working in teacher support as a teacher trainer and mentor. I think one of the biggest threats to language learning today, language learning and language teaching, is getting everyone to be on the same page. So there are a lot of conflicting voices, I think, currently in ESL and EFL. And if we can perhaps agree a bit more on how we can work together in the classroom, I think it will be beneficial for learners and for teachers as well. One of the greatest opportunities in language learning today is the integration of technology. When I think about teachers and learners that I've worked with in rural areas who now have access to English podcasts or English videos from around the world, it broadens their horizons, it broadens their views. And I mean, education for people who are in different parts of the world might not necessarily be a right. It's often very much a privilege. So increasing accessibility, especially for young girls and women, is something that I think is a great opportunity that technology does provide for us. My biggest inspiration in English learning and English teaching has got to be the teachers that I've worked with. I've worked with teachers in China, I've worked with teachers in Abu Dhabi, I've worked with teachers in Thailand, and I'm always surprised and excited by their motivation. They work so hard against obstacles that we cannot imagine. Single piece of advice I would give to teachers of ELT would be, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to grow. There's a famous quote about teaching for 20 years and either teaching 1 year 20 times or teaching 20 different years. And I think as teachers, we need to continue developing professionally, and we need to think about how we can change and improve our own teaching and the learning environments in our classrooms for our students. I think the global scale of English offers a lot to the language community. The most important thing that I've noticed is how it recognizes that the classroom is the child's universe for learning language, and not just about future goals. Of course, parents and caregivers, teachers, administrators, exam writers, we all have future goals for the children, but the children exist in the here and now in the classroom. And I believe that the GSE is the first scale to acknowledge that the classroom is the child's universe. I think that the Global Scale of English Teacher Toolkit is an excellent tool for planning, but I also think it is an excellent tool for differentiation. If I must use a specific learning objective, or LO, with my students, then because we know that students advance at all different paces and they work to their own speed, especially when learning a language, it means that I can use the same LO at different levels and actually respond to what my students need in the classroom.